Yo, what's up, Faith Over Fear, or not Faith Over Fear fam? This is Elevation Nation fam, which includes Faith Over Fear fam, which is our team. But I wanted to come in here and talk to you guys about the importance of recruiting locally. First off, happy Thursday, happy payday, which was really happy for me today. But I digress. I want to first talk to you guys about how I kind of got to seeing this importance in recruiting locally, like in your neighborhood or just within driving range of where you live, schools and things of that sort. There's this book that I listened to. I still listen to it. It's called High Performance Habits, and in the book was a lot of great stuff. He talks about the 6 high performance habits, and I wrote them down. There's seek clarity, generate energy, raise necessity, increase productivity, develop influence, and demonstrate courage. I was listening to him talk about all of these, and I thought it was so cool, the concept of if you work on one, the others will also improve. They kind of intertwine that way, so that there is no demonstrating courage and only demonstrating courage without improving on the influence you develop or increasing your productivity. When you raise one level, when you raise the level of one of these, the others automatically rise as well, because they tie in together. But that wasn't the aha moment that I had. I work incredibly hard. I always have on my business. I've always worked incredibly hard. You've never really had to drive me. No one's ever really had to go, hey, are you working your business? I've always bust my whole entire ass, because I really, really care. I'm really passionate. That being said, I have not always worked as efficiently as I could. So I've not always gotten amazing results from that work. So there's something that he says in the book, and I wrote this down too. It said, "Not all habits are created equal." This blew my mind when I heard it. I went, "Wait, what?" So there are these habits that we are all told. There's do this way, do this way. You can also do it this way. And I kind of get overwhelmed and take everything that everybody says, and I try and apply it, all of it, at the same time. And when he said not all habits are created equal, it really resonated with me, and it helped me realize that my son just found me, so he might start messing around with us. But it helped me realize that these things that I've been doing, some of them are a waste of time. Whereas they might be effective for someone else, they might be a waste of time for me. They might not be what works for me. So I looked at everything that I do, and I looked at the areas in which I was most successful. And I found that whenever I physically meet with people, whenever I sit down in front of them, or at least FaceTime them, or talk with them verbally, via voice message. Whenever I do these things, I have a lot more success than just typing messages or sending emails, or any of the other things that work for others but maybe don't work for me so well. So when I had this epiphanical thought, it was right at the beginning of Team Cup month, and it was right before it started, and I almost didn't even make a Team Cup team, because the past few times none of us have done anything with I would get some points, and then we would all kind of just try, but not really. We weren't really as effective as we would have liked to have been. So I almost didn't even start a team, but several of our Faith Over Fear team directly came to me and said, "Do you have a Team Cup team?" So I said, "This must be a sign. I need to get a Team Cup team." So we all started a team, and we were all talking back and forth, and one of the members says, "What if we have a get together and invite people to it?" I said, "This is perfect. This is what we need to do more." I have a Marco Polo chat. I don't know if you guys know what Marco Polo is. It's like video walkie-talkie app, but I have a Marco Polo chat with these particular coaches, and I went in that chat and I said, I think we need to do more local recruiting, like getting in front of people, talking with people, setting up actual physical meetings where we show them, what this is, lay out containers in front of them, show them, what a bag of Shakeology looks like, show them what Beachbody On Demand looks like, scroll through it with them, show them what all the recipes look like in there, and just get really hands-on with them. I'm a hands-on learner myself, so I do this really well. So that's what our focus was, and we set up to have this get together, and we focused on inviting people to come and just take in some learning, learn about what we do, learn about what we have to offer, learn about what it can do for them, learn what our journeys have been. So this tactic, this approach really touched on all of these high performance habits for me personally and for our team. We had clarity. We knew what our goal was. We knew why we were doing this. We knew what it meant to each and every one of us, and we knew why it was driving us. We have like a collective vision now of being able to help these people who feel like they're too busy for their own health. Work schedule, kids. These things should not keep you from pursuing such a basic blessing, which is health. Like, you're healthy. You're for the most part pretty healthy. We should be able to continue to pursue and maintain our health. It shouldn't fall to the wayside because of the stresses of life, or definitely not because of your kids. You should be motivated because of your kids. And this is something that we kept encountering personally. Most of the people we talked to as a team, they were like, just so busy, too busy, can't, too busy, can't do it. And we wanted to take and show people that there is no such thing as too busy for your own health. This company has done a very great job of putting everything in one place so that you don't have to go to the gym and then go to GNC and then go get a personal trainer. You can if you have the time, but if you are strapped for time, there are still ways to maintain your health and improve your health. You are not excluded from being able to do that because you work as hard as you work, or because you're as busy as you are. So that was our focus in showing people. And so we had that get together, we did that, and even though there were some people that couldn't make it to the get together, it still set up meetings for later, which was awesome. We were able to continue meeting with people, and we meet at this location or that location. I went with some of the coaches if they wanted me to, or if it would help, to be able to articulate things in a way that would help the other person to understand and get started with their health journey. I went if I needed to go. And so that's the vision, is to continue to build locally, to continue to help other people see this vision. And then as we grow, as we have these get-togethers, because we're going to do them again because the first one went really well, as we continue to have these get-togethers, we're going to continue having those people that we bring in who start their health journey. If they know people locally, bring them on. Bring them. Let them sit down and hear this too. If they're searching, because there are people searching who still don't know about this. So if they're searching for something, when we have this to offer, bring your friends, bring whoever. And so it almost has like a Super Saturday kind of feel to it. Which I've been being told that I should host at some point, but again, I digress. That probably will happen, but it has like a Super Saturday kind of feel to it. Having all these people over, sharing in what Shakeology is, sharing in what it means to be a part of our Faith Over Fear fam, sharing what it means to have that support, to have that accountability, to have that security, to know that you can always come into Faith Over Fear Fam and put all your stress in there, put all your whatever negative emotions you think that are going to keep you back. You come here and you get filled up with the positive that you need in order to continue your journey and press forward, press play, and continue to pursue that healthiest version of you. That's our goal. That's what we are as a community. That's what we represent. And we want to branch out locally and help people to understand and feel that love and feel that belief system, because a lot of people are just looking for someone or some people to believe in them. And that's what Faith Over Fear Fam represents. And that's what our goal is, to get across to everyone. And so we've begun reaching out locally like that. We plan on continuing those get-togethers. I plan on going door to door with samples and taking down people's contact information and offering and pouring into people as much as I can locally, because I feel like I'm able to articulate in a way face to face that I can't always do via a text message or in a voice message. I feel like I need to see the person, and I need them to know that I do see you. I understand where you're coming from, and for that to happen, there's got to be more face-to-face interaction. There's got to be more personal contact. I think there's great value in that, and so to speak to that success that we've had, I have a coach who had a coach go Emerald. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. You'll see that post later, pretty soon. So that was awesome. And I've also had coaches who want to bring people to the next gathering. And I've had people who have never messaged me or never talked to me or commented about the business aspect of things say that they were interested in what we're doing here. And I've got a couple of people on my top 10 list who are now starting to get ready to they're ready to get started. They're like, yeah, just give me till March 7th. And so there's been a lot of really great positives that come from this. So if you're not building locally, or if you haven't tried to yet, or you haven't physically met with people, I strongly recommend you do it, even if it's not necessarily your strong suit, because again, one of those high performance habits is demonstrating courage. So even if it's not your thing, go for it, because when you're passionate and when you really care about people, that comes through. It's not about a sale. It's not about me making this much money or X amount of dollars and getting this sale real quick. It's because I do truly give a damn. I really do care. So that really comes across when you're right in someone's face and they can look in your eyes and see how genuine you are. So I strongly encourage you guys, build locally. You know, if you have coaches that are on your team who live near you, get together, plan something. Plan it, pick the venue or whatever, and invite people to see what it's like to be a part of what we are a part of. It's really hard to explain in a couple posts, a couple paragraphs, what it means to be a part of Elevation Nation, what it means to be a part of Faith Over Fear Fam. I can make a post and I can be super articulate. I'm a really great writer and I can have some really great long copy. But at the end of the day, it's nothing. There's nothing like just physically being a part of it. Like, I can type you a story about what it's like to work out in a room or in a street full of thousands of people, right? But when you're actually there, my gosh, the feeling is completely different than what I just read about. It's a different thing. So it's always important for people to feel what we feel being a part of this community. And one of the best ways to do that is to have them physically put into that community. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Just wanted to let you know that it's possible to build a strong foundation, a strong team right where you are locally, physically, with your actual person. Not just in social media. Though social media is great too, don't get me wrong. But it's awesome. It's been awesome. I can't wait to the next get together. So that's all, guys. I hope everybody is having a great Thursday and has a great weekend. Take care.